Afternoon. Thank you for joining me, Asheville WX app users. So we've got a interesting severe threat that's going to be moving into the area. I'm watching right now over in eastern Texas and into Louisiana. We've got a very stout low pressure that's ejecting itself to the northeast, and that is kicking up severe weather all across the southeast. And we've got a pretty enhanced tornado threat in portions of the southeast. So let's go ahead and get to it. Got a couple showers moving into the area. I'll go ahead and turn you around to my screen here. If you focus on the right-hand side, I'll detail out for you what you're seeing. Here is Asheville. You've got some showers that are moving into the area, moving from the southwest to the northeast. And so those are dropping some scattered showers around the area. Expect those to clear out in the next couple hours, but can't rule out another round this evening. Some stronger storms down here in the upstate. This is an interesting cell right here developing around Pickens. And the tornado threat's not zero down there. So we could see some rotating cells, and that will just continue to enhance, and we'll see as this front that if you look on the right hand side, I've got a new tool up that I've got to analyze these severe storms for you guys. This is called GR Level 2 Analyst, and so it gives me information. So we had a building destroyed already in Franklin, Texas from a tornado. And so we'll use tools like this to continue to enhance your knowledge of the weather. And so we're also seeing, here's a report of a tornado, 3 injured with a tornado badly damaged home in Ratcliffe. So the atmosphere is very active today, and there is a suction at the surface that the wind is just moving in from from the southeast. And that just, as it veers up, it creates and turns to the west. The winds are coming out of the west as the atmosphere, as that parcel rises through the atmosphere, and that's creating these tornadic supercells. So I continue to expect to see these throughout the day, and we looks like we already have a tornado outbreak on our hands. So. Sadly, I couldn't chase this one, but let's talk about Western North Carolina and what we are going to experience over the next several hours. So some rain showers possible. If you watch the timestamp right up here, it's in military time, but just everything after 12 is 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15. So you can see just a variety of scattered showers. And then as we push through the day Sunday, tomorrow, we'll have a line move through. I'm not exactly sure how this unfolds, because you can see as this line pushes through, these kind of fingers build back, and that's where I'm really concerned about the tornado threat. You know, honestly, I've never forecasted a tornado in Western North Carolina. We haven't had one since 1999. And we've had a few north of Asheville, but not really around town. In one of my articles, I detailed out the last tornado that we had was EF0. And so, not exactly sure how these will unfold and what exactly will take place. But what I do know is that our indices that we have to look at are, and you can move through, another line develops, and so even through the evening, I know there's a lot of church services planned, and so church leaders, you need to know your severe weather plan and know the safe spots in your church where you can put as many walls between you and the congregation as possible. Windows and are places where you want to eliminate people being near. If you know, an EF1 tornado moves through the area, it can blow out glass, and that becomes very dangerous to large groups of people. So just be mindful of things like that as we move forward into tomorrow, and those potential warnings come out for the area. So this is what I'm watching, and then we'll watch for a little bit of snow to develop on the backside. So just April weather in western North Carolina. You can see those snow showers develop early Monday morning along the North Carolina-Tennessee border. Can't rule out a flurry or two making it into Asheville even. So if you're a snow lover and still wanting to see a couple snowflakes, the chances are not zero that we'll see that moving through. So let's talk a little bit about this tornado threat, though. Here's what's called the severe or significant tornado parameter. And that is a parameter that is very useful. It kind of details out the turning of the air in the atmosphere as the parcel is lifted, and and it also takes into account the fuel in the atmosphere, the convective available potential energy, how much energy is available. So you'll see these spikes around 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow in western North Carolina, even getting up to 4 and 5 in some locations. Really worried about the idea of a tornado maybe in the foothills or immediate Piedmont. One of these supercells looks to have the power to produce it, and I'll show you based off of why I'm basing that somewhat off of this, but let's look at a sounding, and this is from around Asheville. You can see the possible hazard it's showing as a tornado. You can see the turning of the winds right here, this wind at the surface. Right here is a wind barb for what you're going to see at the surface from the southeast. And as you get up into the atmosphere, like a top, it'll spin, and those winds become out of the southwest. So that veering of the wind as you get up into the atmosphere just creates that natural turn, and that's how these tornadoes are able to reach the surface. And so a very interesting event moving forward. I'll be live if necessary tomorrow. Probably will be necessary, but we'll give you an update tomorrow morning, giving you an idea of what the most recent models show. So thank you for joining me, and check with me. I'm going to be going live on Facebook in just a few minutes. So thank you.